Yeah, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of, well, Minecraft Ages. Today we're gonna do a bit of exploring actually. Or I need some stuff because we have now entered the wood age, which means we can get wood for the first time. Let's start by doing that so we can store all our items. Get some tools and actually get some armor as well. And a bed. We can sleep through the night to avoid enemies. Our goals today is to go out and explore because I would like every single piece of wood type there is in the game. As well as every type of edible vegetables. Like the seeds for them. We have currently glowberries and of course the sweet berries that are called. But I want everything else as well. So that's our current task. One of them. But before that, we're gonna equip full leather armor. Yeah, feel a lot safer already. See here, we're gonna make some more tools. We're gonna use, at least need a pickaxe more. Go, all the 3 tools we need. And then we're gonna have 2 different chests here. Oh, I had to remove that. We're in the wrong place. Because here we're gonna put all the stuff we need. We have the sweet berries. Then we have melon. The melon seeds and the pumpkin seeds. There's those. Then the different wood types. One of them is actually bamboo, so we have that over there. That's one sapling we have. Let me throw the rest in here. Actually, no, I want that. But I don't need the apple, and the sand, and the slime balls. Rooted dirt, I don't need the kelp either. Kelp is another one actually that we can plant. That one actually gonna go in here. It's another edible one. And yeah, string. I'm going to leave one behind because we can make a bow now, which can be probably our best weapon for a very long time. Need the wood. Take the pumpkin for extra backup food. Apples I don't think I need. Let's see if we have dropped any saplings for us here. And sticks as well, which is nice. Here we have oak saplings. That's our first sapling that we're gonna put in the box. Another sapling down there. And now we're actually gonna go into the mountain because what I'm looking for, we're gonna get some more. Oh wait, I need to go find sheep first so we can get a bed real quick. I believe there should be sheep in this direction. There I saw someone. We need to get, yeah, there's more sheep here. Fantastic. We need to get 3 wools. 3 wool so we can make a bed. We get the achievement Sweet Dreams for that. Fantastic. This is really gonna help us do a lot of progress a lot faster because we don't have to wait through the nights. There's some chickens over there towards the farm, which we all need. I would need 3 chickens to make this into as many well bows or arrows as possible. Then we're also gonna. Oh, we have a spruce tree over there. We can cut that down. We got 3 feathers and 4 chickens. Copper, iron, and coal. And we need a coal. Because I'm allowed to use the coal because I mine it with a wood pickaxe. Which is good because we're going to use that to make ourselves a campfire. So we can cook some food. Because there's a cave underneath somewhere. But again, enemies are gonna be a lot easier now as well with the axe. Critting a zombie should kill it in 2 hits. So nice to be in the wood age to actually be able to do things now. Have tools that are gonna make this a lot faster. Stone Age, I'm not allowed to use that unfortunately. That's gonna be placed over there. So we need a bit of coal for both torches and for, well, the campfire. There we go, that should be hopefully enough for now. So we're not gonna go cave exploring at all. We have no reason to go cave exploring, really. And here we have a bunch of spruce. Definitely is a lot of zombie noises here. Oh. Let's put a screenshot there just so we know something special there later. Yeah, we have a bow. And a campfire. I think we're gonna make 2 of these. We're gonna leave one at the starting base, and then we're gonna we're gonna have one with us so we can cook more food. We'll make rest in the torches. I think that's more or less it. I was thinking about going by the Bruce forest as well to pick up some Bruce saplings. And we'd have another sapling to our collection that we can leave at the base. We don't have to fill our inventory with those. And of course we're gonna go here and get a stack of sweet berries for our journey. We can probably leave all that melon back at the starting house. Nope. That was stupid of me, but no worries. We are okay. I wonder where that black cat that is supposed to spawn out of witch hut is. Skeletons are still very dangerous because of my lack of shield, but I can at least deal with them relatively okay now. And after we've cooked all this food, the plan is to actually go to the mangrove forest that you can see in the background, which is over there. There's a Bruce. Or sprue. No, wait, what's it called? Birch. I mixed up, I put some spruce and birch together and got to like birch, whatever it was. Seems like we're not gonna get any more than one sapling from this tree. Guess not. No, wait, we got the second one. Nice. At least we have one more, even though birch is pretty common. There's the black cat. Unfortunately, I do not have any more raw fish. Be nice to get that black cat, but there's more witch huts. More possibilities to get that. So let's put this in here, I think. I don't remember if this popped off when it was done or how it works, but we're gonna wait a lot here now. Yeah, it actually does. So we're gonna cook all this food, just so we have it pretty much. And yeah, the types of wood types I need are oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, azalea, mangrove, cherry, and then the 2 nether, crimson and warped fungus. I do have azalea actually already. I have it here, so I can put that in there as well to get another one. And of course I forgot bamboo. That's also the list. And yes, I'm actually gonna go to the nether during this. But so on my explorations I also need to get 10 obsidian, which I'm gonna get from looting from different chests. Chest I can get it from in the overworld is village weaponsmith chests. Can get between 3 to 7 of them. And from ruined portals I can get 1 to 2. This pig is probably gonna walk into the fire and die, I believe. I think we might actually put a safety block on top there. I'm gonna cook this and I'm gonna return when I'm done cooking, so see you then. Actually, no, I got stuff to talk about still. The thing I still got to talk about is that, hey, I hope you enjoyed the face cam. It's a recommendation I got on my previous video, so hopefully this adds a bit more interest. I just have to remember that's actually there. And the other thing is, the other thing we're looking for is the edible vegetables, which are the wheat. Now we have melon, pumpkin, beetroot, carrot, potato, netherwort, and then sweet berries, kelp, kind of glowberries, and cocoa beans, which you might have seen outside next to the jungle tree outside. Yeah, what does the wood age entail though? That means that we're gonna double the amount of builds we're doing, and we're also gonna increase the amount of things we need to complete or challenges. Or the challenge might vary. I don't fully know how many things I can actually need to do, but the builds will still double in this amount. So we're gonna make 2 builds in the Wood Age. Those builds will probably happen in the next episode. Because this one will be all about exploring, and we are finally ready to go. We have enough food now, we have that campfire in there, and so let's set off and get some mangrove propagules, I believe they're called. We're also at the same time going to keep our eyes open for villages and for nether portals. And here are turtles in the middle of the swamp. I'm uncertain if there's any frogs in here, because I don't think it's very big. Quite small one. No, they're actually a village. That's nice. Oh. What just happened? I guess a block update happened and that got destroyed for some reason. I don't know. I didn't punch it yet. Because these should be the full-grown ones? Or are these the full-grown ones? There we go. That's a mangrove propagule. It looks pretty difficult to actually see which one are fully grown, but I guess it's the ones that have the tip down there. No, the ones very long ones. We're gonna get a few of those. Could be one more here, and there we go. We have 4 of those. I think that would be good enough, and there's more turtles. It's a question if I should collect a bunch of sugarcane as well. I don't think I will, because I will probably have my inventory overflowing anyways. But here we go and find our next wood type, acacia. We're gonna chop this down. This tree maybe? Enough. And this a second village, I think, I do as well. I'm pretty certain there's a second village, because as far as I've gone, I actually have the same seed I made into test world, so I can test my builds and so on. And from what I could see there, is two acacia village pretty close to each other. While that's going on, we are gonna make our probably 2 new axes, because axes is probably the thing we're gonna use the most. And a hoe we need at some point, but not yet. There we go, 2 acacia saplings, so that's another sapling type on the list. I actually realized I need a hoe. I'm gonna make myself a hoe, because I can pick up hay bales now. We have 2 of these, I think. So we can make them now. 3x3 window. We can also plant wheat and get them back, because we can make hoes. But yeah, from the village I'm also looking for beetroot and carrots. We planted the first seed. What's that? Pumpkin or something? Maybe it's just wheat. Doesn't seem like anyone here has a job. Ooh, man, paper. I can't use compass, I can't use empty map, but I can use paper. But I don't think I have anything to use paper for. There's a cartography table, which I can also make. But I don't think I have any use for it. It's turning to night, so we are gonna go and... This is a leather worker. For a saddle. A saddle? We can get a horse. That's a lot of bread. That is amazing. We don't need to leather tunic for anything, it would just take inventory from us. There's red sand and mesa biome over there. A mesa biome. All these rare biomes all over the place. I'm hoping I won't have to do too much traveling. All kind of depends on how fast I can find the obsidian, I believe. Everything else, all the tree types and all that, I should be able to find relatively fast. But the obsidian, I'm not as sure on. Okay, saplings, I can take that. And tall grass, that's rare. Bucket I'm not allowed to use, but I can't take any grass either because I can't. Well, tall grass is only lootable, so I could technically take that. But then normal grass I need a share to be able to acquire, so I'm just gonna leave it under the same thing. What's a nitwit? That's a village that cannot get a job. There's one. Emeralds. I'm not allowed to take emeralds yet, but they are here, 2 of them. How many saplings are we missing? We are missing dark oak and cherry in the overworld. Then we're also missing potato, carrot, and beetroot. There's a pillager outpost actually in the background. Oh, that's really nice. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because we're gonna have to make a farm about that in some point in the future. Just so I know it exists. But yeah, the best thing would be finding 2 weapons with armor crates that have like 5 each or so. That would be the fastest to actually get the obsidian we need. And where's the chest? Doesn't seem like there's a chest here. That is definitely a bad start so far. That's some Ocean Monument there over there as well. I forget to press F3 before F2 all the time. Really? I just swimmed into my boat. How rude. What do we have here? Oh, we have armor trim. Coast armor trim. Definitely bringing that back home. Like I can't create it, but I don't want to leave it behind either. Like I said, I'm allowed to take it, but I'm not allowed to use it. And here we have potatoes and carrots, so that's covered then. And even more coast armor trim. That's 4 coast armor trims and a bird treasure map. And clock and compass I'm not allowed to take. We're gonna make some more torches, pretty much. All that coal. We're gonna go see where this one is gonna lead us. Oh, there's some lava over there as well. Pretty close by. Diamonds I can take gold, can take that. I can take prismarine. Water breathing I can take cooked salmon, I can take another cooked fish TNT. I can take TNT. But this is what I'm here for. The rest, not too interesting. We can take a screenshot of that so we have. I can throw that in there, that in there. That's all I don't really want. We can find tiger villages. Oh, you're a weaponsmith. But you have no chest. So acacia villages are actually useless for me, in other words. Because they don't spawn a chest in their weaponsmith, because there's a second weaponsmith and there's no chest. You can find some more sunken nether portals, and that's a Mushroom Island? It is Mushroom Island. So, that's nice. More coast armor trims, that's 3. A bottle of enchanting, can't take that yet, can't take anything of this really. But more coast armor trims. I'm gonna have a lot of those from me. But can we get some, that's a question, can we get some beetroot? Oh, protection 2? Don't mind if I do. More moss blocks. Some more carrots. Yes, so this map wants me to go south, mostly. Which south? South is actually this way. That's actually another portal. So let's do a detour there. And hope that we finally can get some stuff. That's another ocean monument to the left as well. This is really another horrible generation. Yeah, I'm not even gonna ow. I'm not even gonna start digging that. Of course we have that, and we got all 3 in one shot. Just ain't worth it. Like, why do you keep having this bad luck with the generations? Oh well, off we go. Is that a sunken portal? It seems like obsidian over there. It is! Can we get a chest on the 3rd one? What I forgot about this map. I have to go back and check that soon. I got so sad over the portal. Oh, it's a chest! What do we have? Mending shovel, flint and steel, curse of vanishing. Oh, and get gold. Yeah, that's the only thing I want, so let's take that and go. Now we have 2 archers to see. Let's throw that out and let's go. That's a portal right ahead of us, actually. Here it is. Flint and steel, golden apple, mending, and fire charge. Nothing. I was gonna go here anyways because I saw a sunken ship, but if there's a village here that's not Acacia village and another... That's another ocean monument. There's one to my left and one to my right. So many of them. I'm gonna lower the light like 1 step here on this. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the quality too much, but I really had trouble, you know, seeing properly. A leathersmith up and a saddle. Can I get sniper duel? Let's take him. I was way too close. I don't even know what the weaponsmith's houses look like, for that matter. Might be something I should look up. The weaponsmith is the lava, apparently. Yeah, the plains one has lava and a a wheel outside. Who has weaponsmiths? Here we go. This seems good. Weaponsmith there. Snowy Plains has weaponsmiths. Savannah does have weaponsmiths. They do have weaponsmiths, but wait, there it is. Oh, they do actually have weaponsmith, but we got the wrong variant. They have two weaponsmiths. One doesn't actually summon. One doesn't even have chests. Chest one is always the kind of lava. One that has lava and furnace and stuff. On like the outside. I think we want the horse right now. We can take a horse when we get back home sometime. That's up, not a rune portal. Come on. I would like some obsidian. This one could actually... If I would have obsidian, I could use this one. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so I would need 3 more blocks and I could actually finish this portal. Look at that. That's a question. Could I do a fire charge? Maybe I have to put it next. No, I need a blaze powder, which I can't really get right now. Well, I can get it when I get to the nether. So technically, I'm allowed to use fire charges, so I'm gonna bring one of them home. Then we don't have to wait for the RNG to actually give me a portal or light a portal for me. I kind of feel like exploring this a bit because this is just so nice. This is like really nice. Generation here. There's actually a lush cave over there. Again, this is so nice generation. Foxes sleeping, old rocks, village here, the smoke and all that. Like, this is the wrong one. Don't you have the one I'm looking for? Why can't you have that one? That's goats. We're not gonna be too friendly with the goats because they might just knock us off the mountain. That's sheep and pig meeting over there. But yeah, that's a bit annoying that tiger village had 3 weaponsmiths. 3 of them. 3. And all of them were variant 2. Variant 2 weaponsmiths do not have a chest even. Personal? It is. It's a rabbit. Powdered snow does not bother us right now because we can only use leather armor, and leather armor doesn't sink in powdered snow. I realized it's powdered snow because it didn't have the snow layers on top of it. But I'm gonna count my lucky as I can actually just walk around, go sleep when I need to, and not have to worry about. Oh, it's a village, fantastic. But yeah, don't have to worry about nightfall. Doesn't wait. I think that's the most annoying thing with trying to explore in the Face stage and Naked or Afraid age was that I was not really allowed to, or every time I turned night I had to just wait because it was way too dangerous to go outside. There's even a weaponsmith working here. Oh, fantastic. Come on. It is a max roll! It is 7 obsidian! That's the maximum obsidian it can be! Oh, that's amazing! A bunch of iron equipment that would be so nice if we could actually take it. But no. But still, 7 obsidian. Oh, that's so good. That's so amazing. So now we can... One more village. One more weaponsmith house, and we can actually potentially be done with that. Oh, that's so nice. I have to be very careful on putting these out though. That's beetroots as well. That's all the beetroot we have. So that's beetroots. That's all the edible plants, I believe. No, we have... Or plantable plants, I should say. Because we have one left that's in the nether, actually. The nether wart. Which will probably take a while before we can get. I'm gonna go and get some dripstone, actually, because I can grow dripstone. I was looking for dripstone in the previous one, because you can actually get dripstone with... you can punch dripstone and actually get it, so that's nice. Yeah, our inventory is very full right now. But yeah, what I was talking about before I got distracted again, I get distracted quite easily, is that I've lowered the FOV, which should hopefully be a lot more pleasing for you guys to look at. And please let me know if it is. I should try to maybe tame a horse. It has a lot of pretty decent hearts. It wants to be tamed though. It does. I think we're just gonna take this one. This one is pretty decently fast as well. He's like, oh, that's a cherry blossom, ain't it? Black speckled horse. Nice. And that's, if that's cherry blossom, we're only missing like one thing more. It doesn't seem like it can get over more than 2 blocks, so it's definitely not the best jumper, but it's so fast I just want to keep it. This is actually a block I'm built with. Because when this released, I kind of stopped playing Minecraft again. For a while. It's an entirely new block for me. It'd be nice to use. That's the 3rd one. And the 4th one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take these to go. It's weird to steer the horse when it kind of goes where you're looking. I think it's a little easier to ride a horse in this. And that's a village over there as well. I wonder if it's the village one of my villages. No, it's way too far away. It looks bad. Doesn't look like there's any weaponsmith in this village either. Well, that didn't take long to find another village. Because that village is over there and that new one is over there. Oh, I actually been here. This is actually one of my villages. So we are quite close to home right now. That's why there's bones there. That would have helped so much in the last episode. If I would have seen those. Take it? Not more bones, but something. Seeds, maybe. But yeah, this village had no weaponsmith either. Let's go and fill up our chest, shall we? Let's see, here are the food ones. We got carrots, we got potato, we got wheat seed, and we got beetroot seed. Then we have the 3 ones. We've got acacia, mangrove, and cherry. Yeah, that's it. Then the rest can be thrown in here. We're gonna go quickly check the other village we have seen from the start, and then we're gonna go explore all the other direction, pretty much. I guess we can see from here if there's any weaponsmiths over there. Don't remember it being any. No weaponsmiths. That's this dungeon. Yes, we're gonna continue exploring this way. First of all, I want to check this boat out. So I remember I put a bunch of loot in one of these chests in this boat. The question is, any of this is loot that we can use now. Aqua affinity and protection 4. And some coal. Protection 4 on the legs and aqua affinity over there, so we can mine as fast on the water as on land. It's so good. There's kelp, potatoes that we don't need, special stew, which I can't actually make now, so it's a lot to take, but that's it. Lovely. Let's go back and continue exploring here. I don't like the dolphin sounds, they're scary. But on the other hand, in this direction there's also jungle trees. We could possibly go and get some more jungle wood. Jungle saplings. Well, I don't have any string, unfortunately, but otherwise we definitely could do some fishing. It's 3. And that should be 4. That's 4. Where's my horse? Where did my horse walk off to? There it is. And there's a village actually over there. Doesn't look like there's a weaponsmith here, unfortunately. That's on a beach. I was wondering if it was a desert. And that's a sunflower plain over there as well. Not bad. I don't actually remember if I have any sunflowers, so we're gonna pick... I don't feel like we do, actually. We're gonna pick them up. There's a portal right ahead, actually. Oh, 3 obsidian? I'm pretty certain I'm not supposed to be able to get 3 obsidian, but I'll take it. But that's all obsidian. We have all obsidian. Yay, fireworks or something. No, ruin portal on Java is just only bit 1 to 2 on the wiki. I mean, I'm not gonna argue if it gives more. All right. Let's see. I want to see a dark oak sapling. It can only be found in the dark oak forest then. Dark forest, apparently it's only called. Old grove taiga and birch forest. We can also border jungles. So, the birch forest over here is actually a good idea to start looking. There it is. Dark oak. I think I'm gonna try to leave the horse here and go by boat to that real quick. Hopefully the horse is back there when we come back. Already? Wow. 2 already. let's just chop this down and hopefully we'll get all 4 we need. There we go, that didn't take long at all to get 4 of them. Let's see if I can get on top of this, because I kind of want to see if there's anything behind this mountain, if there would be like a woodland mansion or something, but it doesn't seem like there's anything of fun here. We're just gonna go down and go into the scary part of this, well, this challenge. And it's going to the nether to get a crimson and warped logs. That's what I'm looking for. Then, of course, some shroom light and some warts. Oh boy, that was a hole. I would happily take any suggestions you guys have for builds and challenges. So I have a lot of builds and challenges to fill. For the wood I show is only have 2, and those are already prepared. That's gonna be a farming house and my own house, and then already on the Stone Age we're gonna have 4 builds, and then into the Iron Age we're up in 8, and then Redstone 16 already. And then we have Emerald at 32, Diamond 64 builds, and 128 at the Netherite Age, which is technically also the last one. And I think we're gonna dig a small hole for our horse, keep him in it, so it doesn't go wandering off too far. There we go. And let's go and put these down to finally not get the last stuff in here. We have everything on this list. I'm gonna open my list and actually check. Nether wart is still missing. And then there's a crimson and warped left. Yeah, let's empty my stuff here. I want this thing, but and this obsidian flint I don't need. I have a few arrows. The cherry blocks I need. Make myself some more torches. I'm gonna make myself some more cherry blocks as well, because that is gonna be very necessary. Both can be useful actually. We're gonna keep that. We only have 1 fire charge, so we have to move away from the portal pretty fast. Or we have to find a new fire charge. So let's hope that doesn't come to that. Yeah, I think we're gonna clean up this area. Including this thing. And that thing. One, two, 3, 1, 2, 3 up there. 1, 2 over there. I quickly go and fix that on the outside. We haven't broken our mound. There. There we go. We just need 1 fire charge. There we go. Yeah, I think we're as ready as we can be. Let's get in, and as soon as I get in I'm gonna pause. Okay, that's good. Good. Nether fortress? Okay, that was actually one of my worries about going to find another fortress somewhere. Terrible fortress, truly. But this place, let's go and bulk. Oh, that's a bit too high. Or too low, technically. So we're gonna block this off in all directions first, so we have a slight of a safe haven. With a torch in there. This is to avoid little skeletons. There is inside over there. Okay, definitely gonna switch this out. Blazes are definitely gonna be a problem for me. I should have brought some sand or gravel. That's too high up. It's definitely not a wart. Which means we are down to only needing the crimson and warped stems now. Try bolting for it. To avoid any enemies. Ah. That's worse. Lock the blazes there. Oh, it's a baby piggy. Those can also be very, very dangerous. There's some valley over here as well. We're gonna be actually upside here. We'll probably not need a lot of this. Might just use it as highlighting, but we're gonna pick up some stuff. It's a hobby. So let's leave. We have like 5, 6 of everything and a few highlight blocks. So let's I'll call it a good time. Let's not punch the pig, zombified pigling, then we're not gonna have a good time. I get quartz already. Can actually. Quartz are obtainable. We can't do much more than blocks with it so far, but something. Oh, it's a spot one with a golden sword in. That's a lot of them out as well. Holy hell. One use. Gonna go in the fire. I'm just trying to look in the closest vicinity. Is there... if there is a warped forest nearby. Go around this way because the piglins block my way. I was gonna go for that crossbow dude. But unfortunately there was a dude with an enchanted golden sword there that can probably kill me in just a few hits. I had a plan already when I went to go to sleep today. That maybe I could just go and get a warped fungi by bone mealing. By bone mealing the red nylium. That actually has a slight chance to give you a warped fungi. But then with some further research, I found that you still need to grow the tree on the blue or warped nylium or the crimson nylium respectively. That would unfortunately not work. But I wouldn't mind taking some bone blocks. There we go. Third and center. And actually gas there some gunpowder. Bad. I'm probably a lot more afraid of the gas. No, of the skeletons than the gas. I'm gonna go backwards. There's a chicken. And apparently one of those small boys spawned inside the wall on a chicken that died. And then suffocated. 4, 8, 40. I'm gonna get 10 of those at least. Salt. Oh, that's a bastion. Really? Well. Those were the days. More crimson forest. There's actually a warped fungus. It could actually be useful to get. You can go in quickly and get it. Go. One of those at least. That's a tiny strider on top of a big strider. We can get a closer look at that. That looks pretty cute. We freeze their children. It's like they do. Hello. Warped. The warped forest and another nether fortress. With the salt delta. We can take a picture of this. Well, we have the coordinates. Yeah, this one should be relatively safe to get, but finally. We're probably gonna go back into the Crimson Forest on our way home. Get some more warped, but only the kind of warped stem. Do we have something we can throw out now? Probably bone. Ow. What I'm looking for, these two as well, is I'm gonna take one of those wine thingies. I guess 3 of them will be enough then. There's also a possibility. No wait, can't actually apply enchantments to tools before I get the Iron Age. So never mind then. Because I don't think you can get a Silk Touch. There it is. I don't think you can get a Silk Touch wooden pickaxe or stone pickaxe. But if you can, let's look that up if you can get enchanted stone tools. So I'm not gonna allow myself to buy the enchantment from the villager before I get to the Emerald Age. But if I happen to find one that's already enchanted, then I would say it's free real estate. And if I actually fish up a book or find a book that has the enchantments. Actually no, I'm not allowed to use the enchanted books before I reach... I think I should know. What do you guys think? Should I be allowed to use the enchanted books that I found, or do I need to wait until the Emerald Age to do so? When I actually start buying a bunch of them. But those and some of these other stems. So now we have pretty much everything we can get here for now, I think. Oh, so nice. We're done. We're done with the nether for now. Oh boy, glorious. And I do believe that's going to be everything we need as well. Let me check the checklist once more. Cocoa beans, glowberries, sweetberries, and kelp. Amazing. Start by making the plantation for nether wart. Where should I put that? I guess here. With like these three. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, the kelp is gonna help us here. Then we're gonna plant wheat, melons, pumpkins, beetroot, carrot, potato. Cocoa beans are already planted, and same with the glowberries. We're not gonna plant enough of those. There's all that. Then of course we're gonna plant our saplings. We're gonna plant oak. Spruce gonna be 4. Birch gonna be 1. We're gonna have all 4 jungle. 1 acacia. 4 of dark oak. Not the flower and sala. The mangrove. We're gonna have 1 of cherry. These we can't even plant, so we don't have to worry about those. We're finally done. Everything's grown up. We have did a few changes here to block off the way and actually plant some nether wart, helping to not get some piglings to roam around here. And the outside has changed a bit as well. So now the trees have grown. Most trees that are planted have grown. I think all of them actually. So we have the mangrove trees over there. Then actually, one might wonder how I got these two. And I just replicated them. I just tried to build them myself by hand. That's why they look a bit wonky or a bit too even. There are the mangroves, the sala, the jungle. There we have started a farm, mostly wheat, because I'm going to use wheat in my builds. That's where in the next episode, so we're also going to go and rip out the mangrove first a bit more. There's our second spruce tree. Also, apologize, I did not actually start recording for the camera in the previous recording session, so that's missing, I'm afraid. But yeah, I do like how this thing kind of grows. Like, you know, netherport, I kind of feel like these fit there. They kind of grow out of the ground. Yeah, I don't have every single plant planted. I just realized I have messed this up. There should be stuff going around here as well. Otherwise these two plants can grow. But I have all the different ones. I have wheat, I have beetroot, just a tiny amount of beetroot, potatoes and carrots. We're going to increase these farm at some point, but for now this is the size of them. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Try to control this. I'm not used to it yet. Thank you all so very much for watching. And please tell me what you think about the webcam. Did it do anything? Was it worth it to add at all? Or should I leave it out in the next episode? And now, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time. See ya.